What's up? What's up? Oh, I can't use my flash. Nice. I was trying to do this earlier, but for some reason I wasn't doing it. You know, but this is it. Hey, so I found some old notes, right? I can't use the flash. So use this. Use this emergency light to borrow my book I had at first. Alright, so this crazy thing about this AI technology they have that operates like the cell. It's called xenobots. Okay, so it ties down to Greek origin, but it also ties down to ZRV16. Okay, so beef game. Historically, hospitality towards foreigners was understood as moral obligation. So who was the foreigners? All right, a foreigner is someone. All right, let's say it like this: the U.S. right is a corporation that's operating in the American ground, right? So a separation of that, pretty much when you come a national outside of their jurisdiction, it becomes a split. Now you're a foreigner to um you're a foreigner to their corporation. That's when foreign policies and all of that ties in place, right? Which ties to not paying taxes. Okay. But let's get back into the origin of Xenia or Xenios, because that's what Zeus used to go by. So look, historically, hospitality towards foreigners was understood as moral obligation. Hospitality towards foreign Hellenists honored Zeus Xenios and Athena Xenia. Okay, so Zeno, as I be saying, is the masculine version. Okay, okay. Zen, yeah, Zeno is the masculine version, or Xenios, right? Is really Zeno with a Z, and then X is also um, a different translation of it. But remember, there's a masculine and a feminine aspect when you're reading Latin, which starts with the Greek, Hebrew too. But the thing is more in Latin. But that's what we're going back to because you have to break down English from its origins of word, because it's Latin, Greek, Hebrew, and further on. So, because you already know where they all got them languages from. So boom, Zeus, Xenios, and Athena Xenia, patron of Foramen. Greek Zeus is used sometimes as Zeus Xenio in his role as protector of stranger diviners. Guests are expert. Guests are expected to provide stories and news from the outside world, from telepathy and from the things that they see in the astral realms and shit like that. Pretty much seeing reality like an awakening. Okay? So Xenia is Greek hospitality that was used where, say, foreigners came to their town, they already had a certain system to expect these foreigners to pretty much snake them out. So, because the thing is, they're trying to figure out about you and how to get off of here and how to do the same thing so they can have it in their power. So, yes, we're having an awakening, but a lot of stuff we can tell them and not even know we're helping them just further go against us. So, as Xenia is Greek hospitality, the guests are expected to provide stories and news from the outside world. They hold large feasts for quests for the gods and the goddesses. The Lectus Sternium was an ancient Roman ceremony they used called propitiation, the act of appeasing or making well disposed of a deity with incurring divine favor or avoiding divine retribution. Most likely that dealt with a sacrifice. Also going to use, because you have to remember Pangea, right? Just think of an arena. The arena was made and the sacrifices that were all plagued under the name was always sacrificed to Zeus at the end of the day. Even down to the paperwork they try to have you signed over to that deity. So the deity represented by the busts or statues or by portable figures of wood with heads of bronze was alright. So to do so, they would offer meals to the goddesses and gods. The words derive from lectum sterner, to spread or drape on a couch. That's when they have the different heads. Um, that was pretty much sacrifice because they cut the head off and then post it up while they're having the feasts and dances and shit like that, right? And so the deities were represented by their busts or statues, or by portable figures of wood with heads and bronze and wax marble covered with drapery. The divine images were bundles of sacred herbs, medicines, and together in the form of a head covered by waxen mask, so as to resemble a kind of bust, rather like straw figures called arge or archie, wall writing, inscriptions. These figures were laid upon the couch like this, and left arm resting on a cushion, Povinus, whence live on the couch itself called Poviner. In the attitude of reclining, the couch was set out in the open street and the meal was placed on the table. Oh shit. I done got this glowy shit on my fingers, bro. Mm. Yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about real quick.